Good afternoon, Kate Rawley here, giving you an oracle reading from Cyprus. These are my cards, Energetic Whispers. So, is one going to come out? Yes. Inner peace. Inner peace. So you can see within this, we have the elephant, we have the peacefulness and the gracefulness and the knowledge and the wisdom that comes from the elephant. And then within that, we have the person, we have a man depicted in this particular image. We have a beautiful sunset in this as well. And I'm also feeling where you have this portal of energy, where the picture has been created into a portal almost, where we're walking into this energy of the elephant, of the wisdom, of the knowledge, of the peace. It's a very aged elephant as well. The lines. This is an old matriarchal energy in this card. And it's also a mirror. There's the two sides, the two trees are very mirrored in this image as well, as John Relton would do, as he would mirror, or Lee Brown would mirror these images. To me, that mirroring is what is going on in your life. Who is mirroring you? Who is mirroring you? And possibly bringing up trauma, possibly bringing up things for you to look at, Ho'oponopono, areas where we need to peel back layers and look at our shadow and deal with our shadow. Within the spiritual world, there's a lot of toxic positivity where we overstep, we ignore, we try to just stay in that positivity. Sometimes we need to delve. It's beautiful. I'm so lucky to be here. Every day is beautiful weather-wise. But there's still things come up for me. There's still shadow comes up for me. And rather than push it down, it's an opportunity to look at it, to heal. It's uncomfortable, but it's growth. So this feels twofold, this card. In order to gain inner peace, sometimes we have to sit within those shadows, within those energies. We have to look at them. We have to peel them back. For me, it's journaling. For me, it's sitting quietly and allowing myself to work through things. That's my process. So where in your life are there blocks or things that are actually holding you from inner peace? If you were to create a list, and in the directions of the book, I've used lots of different tools and exercises for you to actually access if you are feeling stuck or blocked. But where in your life can you feel there are things that need to be addressed? What is preventing you from feeling inner peace in your life? So I actually had this card yesterday and did some work on this myself. And then I looked at, okay, so is this real or is this trauma-based? Is this something that's coming up that I am holding on to? Is it something I can release? And I was able to sit, I was able to work through the things in my life and come to a much easier solution than I actually anticipated. Sometimes we can really build things up, and it is just a case of stripping things back in order to let go. So where in your life are there blocks to inner peace? What are those blocks? Are you able to sit and dissect them? Are you able to get right back to the nitty-gritty? Look at it, accept it, release it. So there is so much strength and power in this card, not just the colouring, which I'm very drawn as well to the root and the sacral in the colours, which obviously in the sacral is where our emotional seat, where we hold everything. And the root is our grounding, the root is our childhood, the root is all those experiences stored away there. And then we have these splashes of yellow, which is the confidence. And how confident do we feel when we are at peace? How able are we to just be in the world without anxiety, to just be present when we feel inner peace? Inner peace is so important to our well-being. We've also had the 4, which is a foundational number, and we have the 3, which is much more feminine, which is much more creative, and added together. We have the 7, which again, you can see when we have numerology, the masculinity of the number 7, as opposed to the gentleness of the 3 or the 8, which are much more flowy. Sometimes we need to have structure, sometimes we need to have femininity, we need the balance of the both. Just take a moment to breathe, to just drop into your heart. What's going on for you today? Are you feeling anxious? Are you feeling at peace? Are you feeling joyful? Are you feeling childlike? What's going on for you today? Who's driving your bus today? Have you got the child, the joyful child driving your bus? Have you got the strict mother? Who's driving your bus for you today? And that will shift and change. Yesterday I was in a much more critical mother driving the bus, and today I'm in a very peaceful high priestess, wise, meditative, creative space. And things will change. Our hormones change, male or female. We have shifts and changes in how we are, and when we are feeling creative, if we're lucky enough to have the space to delve into that, that's a beautiful thing. So just check in for yourself. Where are you today? If you're holding stress, where are you holding it in your body? If you notice where you're holding it, for me, it tends to be my solar plexus. That's the place that I will hold my stress. Just feel in, tune in. Where in your body are you holding that? Are you able to let go? Are you able to ask, what is that trying to tell me in my body? Because any aches or pains or dis-ease in our body is trying to tell us of an emotion or something that is stuck. So I'm just tuning into my own body and feeling if there's any aches or pains or anything anywhere. A little bit of tension and stress in my shoulders from where I felt like I had to carry extra responsibility. So I'm aware and I'm working and I'm relieving. So just tuning in. Do I need to hold this? Can I let this go? Am I just used to holding this and I'm afraid that if I let go of that story, then that's going to be part of my identity that's gone too? So a lot coming from one simple card. One simple card, inner peace. Inner peace, vitally important in our lives. We can't always be in a state of bliss and inner peace, but we can keep trying to get back to that, keep trying to get back to source. So thank you for tuning in.